สวัสดีค่ะ Hey guys, welcome back to Opal Story channel. In today's video, I will be sharing with you my English learning journey and will be giving you some real tips that have worked for me because I have so many messages and comments asking where I learned English, and I figure that many of you cannot tell that I'm from Thailand. First of all, I would like to tell you that I created this video to help those of you who want to learn a language. Doesn't have to be English, can be Thai or any other language, to help you either you're learning it for fun, for career opportunities, or studying abroad. I hope I have got you covered. So, my name is Opal and I'm from Bangkok, Thailand. Ever since I started going to school, my parents sent me to bilingual school where I learned both Thai and English at the same time. However, living in Thailand and going to bilingual school even doesn't really help me with English because I didn't like learning the language from the first place. Of course, I was introduced alphabets A to Z ever since I started going to school, but I did not like it. I became more interested in learning English when I was about grade 7 or 8. I became more interested because I have a group of friends who really focusing on, getting better in English, and they did everything in English. So I wanted to keep up. And I met one teacher who changed my perspective. He made English so fun. So that's why I became more interested. So I have narrowed down 5 recommendations for you if you want to learn English. First, I would go with the cliche, you probably have heard it for so many times, is to watch English movies. Because movie is entertaining, it is fun. You can really learn a language through watching a movie. Like my friend learned so many Korean from watching Korean series. So if you want to learn English, I suggest you watch English movies and watch it with English subtitles. And whenever a foreign word, the word I have no idea what it means, comes up, I would pause the movie and write down that word. I would goal my point of watching this movie. I would learn 10 words. And when I finally learn 10 words, 10 new words, then I have achieved my goal. The second one is music. I learned so much words. I learned English through music a lot because I'm also a musician. I play piano, so connecting myself through music is a very effective way in learning English. Next, if you can do it, I know a lot of you like kids these days do not read anymore, but if you can, I suggest you to read something. I love reading novels. Some of my friends, they love reading news. Reading news will help you improve English like a lot, but I prefer novel because I like being in a story situation. So if you can read, I highly recommend you to read as well. That's where you will pick up the words faster. When you watch a movie or listening to music, the word comes and goes so fast. Sometimes it's too late for you to pause. But reading a book will help you learn a proper English structure and also will help you with your vocabulary, and it's fun if you like reading. Next, this one is very important. I didn't mention this before, but I was sort of like an English tutor to Thai kids. So what I do when in a lesson as a teacher, not that I speak perfect English or anything, but I'm at like enough level to teach beginners. What I do with my students is that I ask them to write diary, and I find it very effective. I make them write diary because that's what I did when I was learning English or until now. Because writing diary is like writing down your own life, what you did. So when I was learning English, I didn't know what the word order meant. I was trying to order like a smoothie. So that's a word. So I have to search for the word. What does order mean? So that I can come back home and write down that word. The more you write diary, the more you will think of it in your daily life. What am I doing in English? What is this in English? What is that in English? What am I doing right now? What is this action called in English? And that I find very effective. If you have the privilege to study abroad and be able to communicate in English with the native speakers every day, well, lucky for you. But if not, if you're living in your own country, in your room, you have no chance to meeting any other English speakers, I recommend you to talk to yourself in front of the mirror. And I know that sounds crazy, but I do. I do it still now every day. I talk to myself. Of course, it helps you with your speaking skill. It also helps you mentally because you don't feel alone. I always create a scenario, my imaginary friend sitting next to me and talk to him. That I find very effective with my English. And another thing, if you get comfortable talking to yourself in the mirror, maybe you might want to hear yourself talking. So I suggest you record yourself on your phone and listen to yourself. When you're listening to yourself talking while you're talking, it's not the same as you're listening to yourself in a video. Try that. All right, next, I would like to talk about my bad English learning experience. I feel like I didn't like learning English from the start because I was too worked up with grammar. Because the way I was taught in school is that we were given so many grammar rules and sentence structures, so many things to remember, and I feel like it didn't feel fun. Because when someone is learning a language, you learn a language, you don't study the language. Learning and studying are total different things. Mark my words, learning and studying, total different things. When you study something, you're sitting down in a class, writing down, jotting notes. That's studying. Learning is actually being able to use it without having to sitting down or writing notes. When you want to learn a language, you have to get out there, use the language, speak the language, write down the language. And do not be afraid of making mistakes because everyone does. I still do. I still make grammar mistakes every day. You have to move past that fear and do what you love and achieve your goal. Next, many of you ask how come I don't have Thai accent and what accent do I have? I do not know. So when I was 15, my parents sent me off to New Zealand to study abroad for high school. I was living there for 3 years. That is why I don't have Thai accent anymore. But I don't think that I have New Zealand accent as well because my accent changes depending on the people I hang out with. Also depending on the movies I watch because I'm a musician. My ears can adjust very quickly. So the reason why I don't have Thai accent because I went abroad most likely. And for me, learning English has given me so many opportunities. It's all about unlocking opportunities for better jobs or connecting with people all around the world. So knowing English is a total game changer. That's right, you probably think that I have the privilege to study abroad. That's why my English is at this level, but let me introduce you my true secret weapon, ELSA Speak. Well, what is ELSA Speak? ELSA Speak is like having an AI-powered English speaking coach right in your pocket. Whether you're just starting or refining your accent, ELSA personalizes lessons to fit your level and goals. The app covers pronunciation, intonation, vocabulary, and more, giving you real-time feedback so you sound more fluent and confident. The reason why I love it because I think ELSA breaks down every tricky sound and gives you feedback instantly, and it helped me perfect my pronunciation at my own pace. If English is not your first language, there will be some letters or some sound that you cannot pronounce. Like in Thailand, for Thai language, Thai people, we do not hear the difference between R and L. We think they're the same sound. Or CH, SH. Or we don't really hear the sounds ST or S. So ELSA will help you with that. Let me show you how it works. Glimmer. Glimmer. Sparkle. The coolest part is ELSA has a role-play conversation feature where you can practice speaking with an AI, just like having a real conversation with a native speaker. My weekend was amazing. How was yours?
My weekend was also great. I went on a day trip to the beach with some friends.
This I find very important because when you want to learn a language, you need someone better to help you correct your grammar mistakes or pronunciation. And when I was in New Zealand, I was surrounded by the native speakers who corrected my English all the time. And with ELSA Speak, you do not have to go abroad. It can even help you prepare for your job interview, a presentation, or a language test. ELSA's Speech Analyzer will help you refine long speeches and presentations. And if you are gearing up for exams like IELTS, TOEFL, or TOEIC, certificate courses to help you practice and feel confident before the real test. So you don't need to study abroad. You can achieve amazing results right from home with ELSA Speak. If you're looking to improve your English, for better career opportunities or personal growth, give this app a try. You can use ELSA for free, but I recommend the upgrade packages ELSA Pro or ELSA Premium. Premium is totally worth it because it unlocks all the advanced features I mentioned earlier. Good news is you can use my promo code opalstory to get a sweet deal. But hurry because it is limited. So click the link in the description box right now. That's it about my English learning journey. I hope you find it useful. All you need to do is just keep talking, keep chatting. Don't be afraid to make mistakes and have fun with it because for me, English compared to Thai language is a lot easier. It helps me connect with so many people around the world. I've made like friends worldwide because I'm able to speak English and I want you to do too. So please, if you're learning English as your second or third language or any other languages at all, please share your story down in the comments. And สวัสดีค่ะ